My name is Toby Otti. I'm the owner and founder of Otti Studio in the North End of Halifax. We offer haircuts, we also offer braidings, locks, and we also offer styling. We also focus on the aspect of the culture that surrounds the space. There's a feeling of you've left everything here, after the haircut. I want you to feel that before you even get the haircut. So once you come in and you've already left everything at the door, stepping in, there's this peace of mind. You're like, okay, I made it to the barbershop, Then once you get into the chair, we just take that feeling and we just take it to a whole new level. My parents always used to say, you should learn from other people's experience. But for me as a barber, I get to have conversations with people. And it's a privilege because people get to literally teach me every day. And it's also, I find like there's a lot of conversations being had. Now we're finding ways to make it a tangible conversation. You've had people come, some people have a lot on their mind, They come in and they feel comfortable talking to the barber, And I find it's something that we can serve the community, there's a lot of difficult conversations that needs to be had. I find those conversations are had in the barbershop. So we're finding ways to make it a safe space and building a culture around it, because once we stop having conversations, people just leave with tension on their mind. And we find that's what we're trying to take the barbershop and create that space, and that's what a barbershop is here for, and that's the community. We are finding ways to expand OvertimeTalkx, which is a platform for us to bring people who are putting in overtime in the community in Halifax, to give them a platform to talk. Specifically, entrepreneurs is really what we're targeting, and what it is that they've achieved, being able to show people that, there are opportunities here as well. Over the years of being a barber, I found that I've built a community of my own, and these people have followed me through all my various journeys, and so I find they've really been there for me, and now it's about kind of finding ways to offer more services to them. Prior to me becoming a barber, my background is architecture. So I was an architectural draftsman. I drew straight lines, is the best way to summarize it. Barbering was a hobby for me, you know what I mean? It was a hobby that I did for myself because I care about, how I present myself. And I found a lot of people cared about how they present themselves. And through that, I started offering the services to my friends, college. There was a time I used to cut hair at the Student Union building, just after COVID. Just me, the only barber, 15 guys, we closed the shop. And we just come in, we just have a conversation, it becomes a place people come in and people turn on online to watch us. So there was this community aspect of it. I felt like there was something, this is something to hold on to. Turning it from an idea to it being a reality now, I'm living it. I was able to connect with architects, interior designers, and contractors that I've cut in the past, which all of our knowledge comes together to create a space. So that whole community aspect came together just to build a space. I found when we're kind of finding a right space to offer these services to my community, and we found that the North End has been a great place over the years prior to us even coming here. There's so many hidden gems in the North End. And for me, it's not just about those hidden gems, it's also how they relate to each other. Because I feel like why we have this great spirit about the North End is because of the relationship between businesses. Here it feels like there's a great ecosystem. Now owning a business in the North End, it just seems so right.